and welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny, and today we are starting with a bit of a speed build again. So, this is gonna be the monastery, as you probably saw us loading in. And Donna's gonna move in here. I'm not sure if this will stay as a monastery long term, or if this will become something else. Possibly a more public historical location. But for now, it'll be this town's version of an old folks' home, kind of. Or just maybe we might send like extra spares here that we don't need. Like if we have some younger people too who we just want to live calmly in peace and not focus on all that much. This is where we might send them. And I've been toying around with the idea of building something like this for a while, but I haven't gotten around to it in any other say, so this is kind of like a testing thing for me as well. Mostly, I just wanted to have, everyone has a private room. Here's going to be some places for quiet contemplation, there's going to be a little chapel, and then hopefully eventually we'll have plants, that kind of thing. So it's really more for contemplation than other kinds of things, and I don't really have a vision for how it's gonna look at this point. I know there's some features that I want to keep, but it's tough, so I end up using these windows in blue just for a little bit of a pop of color. Again, this isn't supposed to end up being like super fancy. I want to keep relatively bare bones. Especially since we have to buy this with Donna, which we're gonna have to cheat because there's no way she's gonna be able to afford this place. And I don't think she should. I don't think she should own this place, like, headcanon-wise anyway. I think this place is owned by the Church of the Watcher, or the town, or possibly both, or either. And they're the ones making sure that people can live here. And I just think it would be fun, basically. And I don't want to start an old folks home for this town just yet, so again, this might be renovated into like a museum or something, who knows. But here we can see kind of like the layout, the basic layout. So on the bottom floor, on the left, we see the chapel, and then there's going to be a kitchen, a dining room, and then to the right will be some kind of working areas, and then there's going to be like a walking space. See here I'm putting in the working areas, kind of like separating them to their own little spaces. And upstairs is just going to be 8 bedrooms, basically, bathrooms, that kind of thing. And I'm trying to add a little bit of detail, because this is a very square building. Like, it's not the most detailed one out there. And as far as like personal effects go, I only added beds, keeping the bedroom very like poorly decorated for now. We can adjust and add things as we go. And here is gonna be a workroom and then kind of like a library area. I thought that flower arranging and pottery were probably ones that would be appropriate for a place like this, for skill-wise. And here it is. Looks nice, huh? And here we are in CMPE, and what I'm doing here is I need to change Donna's family funds. So I went to the family information list and I found a Letterman family that only has Donna in it. This other one is with Bartholomew, Neil, and Michael, but this one only has Donna in it. And these are her funds, so she's got 1,482 simoleons. But we need her to actually have enough money to quote-unquote purchase the lot. In my imagination, she doesn't actually own the lot, she's just permitted to stay there, and you know, she's gonna live there, but she doesn't actually have any money herself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give her 140,000. No, I think it was 120 something. So I'm gonna give her 125,000, and she's gonna have to live right there. So then I'm just gonna press commit. Changes were committed. And now when we load the game, we can see if it worked out. Now, let's see if it actually worked. So here's Donna. Yes. But I did have another idea. I think that we should also create a new family. And I'll kind of talk you through that. And here we are. And the reason why I wanted to make a family is, well, I don't want Donna to live alone in there. And I don't think they would let a new novice kind of live alone in a place like that. So I'm gonna make kind of like a group of people, and they're all a part of the Watcher's Embrace. So that's gonna be interesting. And shoot, I just realized that I need to go back into Simpy, and instead of Donna, they're the one who need to have the money. Anyway, I'm going to randomize them. Neat. And they're gonna be elders. Well, I think I'm gonna make a male elder, and then some others. I don't know. Anyway, his name is Peter. He is fine looking like he's looking. Ideally, I would like all of them to wear the same outfit. I don't think I have, like, a suitable outfit, really. I mean... I could make them wear, like... Shoot. I probably should have downloaded something, huh? Oh, well, What if they all wear these? Oh, gosh, I don't think there's a female version of this. This would be great, though. I mean, he can wear it anyway. Oop. Yep, go all the way to the back. Thank you. Yeah, and it's not available for every outfit category anyway. I mean, I'm going for, like, a long robe, basically, when I can. And if I can't, I'll just take something neutral. It's not that deep. This isn't like a cult in setting anyway. Like, I'm not gonna treat it like a cult. Not that there's anything wrong with playing cult content in The Sims, but I'm just not gonna. And I'm gonna make all of the ones that I create have a pleasure aspiration, because I don't want them to be very well, I don't want them to be super driven. I don't want them to have families. I don't want them to, like, maybe they could have popularity aspirations. Would be neat. And because these are kind of like NPCs, I'm just gonna choose something randomly. Wow. Well done, Peter. Amazing. Then I think I'm gonna create an elderly lady. There you go. You can be Trinity. You can have this hair. That's fine. I mainly just want to make sure that there's enough people in there so that if people die, of old age or whatever, that it's not gonna be empty, you know? I don't want it to empty out. Gosh, I hate to say, but the weird like Christmas gowns might be the best. Oh gosh, do I have anything else? No. Nope. Alright, Christmas gowns it is. Could they wear this? I mean, I guess. This is giving me more cult, though. This is giving me, like, more monk. Yep. I'm sorry, but this is the way it is. And then I think to ensure that we have enough people so that they're not gonna just like keel over, I'm gonna make one sim that is going to be an adult that lives there. So just to make sure, you could be this and you can have these and beautiful. If we can attach to them, that's great, but if we don't, then I'm not too fussed about it. As far as I'm concerned, they're not like our main sims, you know? You can be Jean. Yep. Sure. And one of the reasons why I want to have an adult also is to kind of like make sure that they have the clothes they need. I'd rather them not. Should the adults have this? Or this also? I need more like... Gosh, if this was The Sims 4, I would know exactly what I want them to wear, but no. It's Christmas, I guess. Sure. Neutral. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna make her put her hair up. No, I'm not. Never mind. Sorry. Whoopsie doopsie. Aspiration. Oh god. Could be knowledge. That's fine. And you can also have randomized turn-ons. A zombie? Alright. Which? Yeah, sure. And should I make them into a family? No, because I don't want them... You know what? I am gonna make them family, but I'm gonna make them this way a family. So they're siblings, and then Jean is their, like, their kid. But all of them have individually chosen to live in Watcher's Embrace. For some reason. You know, I just need a bit more Sims in there. They're gonna be the side Sims to Doris. We're not gonna be focusing on them, alright? So, I'd like the family to be called Watcher's Embrace. And I'm too lazy to close up and reopen SimPE. So what I'm gonna do is make them temporarily move in here. And then I'm gonna take Donna, and then I'm gonna invite Donna into the family. Just gonna take Donna and combine the households. There you go. And now they're all a part of Watcher's Embrace. Perfect. And they're coming back into the family bin. Thank you. And then I can move them in here. Yes. Oh yeah, we need Donna to get into the correct clothing as well. Because of course they need to be dressed as weirdly as possible. Oh gosh. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that works out. Okay. So. Oh gosh, this place is... Well, it's gonna be interesting, for sure. That's for sure. I think, first of all, I'm gonna lock this door for household only. And this door for household only, so that no one can get into the bedrooms unless they're, you know, a part of the household. Then we are going to need dressers. Should I put communal dresser? No, I'm gonna give them all like a simple dresser. I think that's fair. There we go. That's fine. Then they can claim their bedrooms, so I'm gonna let... You know, I'm gonna have Donna claim one on this side and the rest claim them on that side. So this is allow this one only. You are this, and you are going to be Jean. And Donna, you're gonna get this one. And then the rest are going to be locked for everyone. I don't want them going to the wrong bedrooms. What else? I'm going to have... Peter is going to go through here and... Wait, how did I do it? How was it done? I have to do it the other way around. Nope. Adjust. Yep. Adjuster. Yep. And lot settings, slot type. This is going to be a church. Which means that this did no funny business on this at all. No hanky panky while here. Like, so if you want to start a family, you have to move out. Like I said, this isn't like a cult or anything. This is just it's more like a spiritual thing, I guess. I don't know. Again, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. You need to change into something else. You can't have that. Yep, change all of your clothing. Then the next thing we need to do is to make sure this is the correct season. So I'm actually gonna double check. It's supposed to be season 1, alright. Sure. And we're gonna play for like a couple of days. Oh, this is not the season changer. Whoopsie doopsie. We're going to play for a couple of days and then we're gonna forcibly change it, because she was like halfway through the season roughly, so we're just gonna let her get settled. Another thing that you know what, I was gonna say that another thing that we need is a phone, but I don't think I'm gonna get them one. No phones. Like, I can't do much about it if they bought a phone before. Like, I'm not gonna make them give up their phones, but I'm not gonna get them phones. Yeah, and those three can just do their thing. And we're gonna, I guess, slowly upgrade this place, I suppose. Oh, and I already saw something. Whoopsie doopsie. Something that I think would be cool is to have some kind of paneling on this lower part, just to help differentiate it a little bit. And something kind of nice, not like this. And not like this for sure. Hmm. Do we have anything that's nice though? Okay, hey, hi, hello. This is me, voiceover Yenny, and I realized that I forgot to enable my mic for this bit, so I just got onto like a building spree a little bit. Thankfully nothing too interesting happened. Well, nothing too exciting happened. I did some minor renovations at the top part, like, yep, there you go. I added some windows to a side yard, but it's private because there's a little bit of a thing. And then we fiddled with the lighting, basically. Okay, thank goodness that I record these bit at a time and then I edit in between because I forgot to turn on my mic, so you just got a speed build, basically, of that part. And I presumably am gonna do a voiceover. Who knows? Anyway, I tried to get them all out because I thought that I would have a job that I could just put the rest of them on. So that they wouldn't just be hanging around here all the time like lemons. But turns out I don't, so... Because they're kind of gonna be side characters and not really, you know, our main characters for this Let's Play, I would say. So, I think I need to figure out something else for them to do. And ideally, that something is gonna be productive. So I think, what should we make? Oranges? Sure. Let's have a orangery here. Just so they have something to do. Also, it would be nice if they could, you know, serve their own food needs from their own farm, little farm. I don't think that's gonna be a thing that they can do. Frankly, like, based on what the kind of difficulties we've been having at the actual farm, I don't think they're gonna be able to do it, but, you know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I sure do hope so. At least it'll keep all the, I'm gonna treat them kind of as townies or roommates or whatever. At least it's gonna keep them occupied, hopefully, thankfully, maybe, perhaps. So Donna is our main character here. And if we have any other Sims that are gonna be joining in here, they're also gonna be more of a main character. A new computer? Golly geez, it's gonna be sold immediately. So yeah, as far as money goes, I would love it if they were somewhat self-sustaining, or they lived on donations. We might have... We're gonna see what's gonna come with that, because we do have skill building items that they could use. So... Oh gosh, I forgot. I want the fertilizing, these... I want this... And I'm gonna put it here. Sure. Anyway, as I was saying, I think it would be great if they were self-sustaining. However, I'm not gonna be too fussed about it. I think this would be a great time for... Oh, there's no light in here? Is there lights anywhere? Am I... Oh. I forgot. Oh, this is the only place that has lights. Alright, well, we're gonna put on some lights. Ideally, these ones, I suppose. We'll see. Have I forgotten something on, or are you hearing 2 pieces of music as well? Oh no, that can't be good. What kind of a bug is that? Alright, well, I'm almost done, so... If I go back in... And then back? No, there's no music. Is that any better, really? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh well. I'm just gonna treat it as if that's fine. Okay, Donna, why don't you get into the hobby of, flower arranging? Why not? It seems like the kind of thing that you could do in a place like this. I don't know. Daisy bouquet? Yeah, sure. I think they're tending to the island, basically, as best they can. And also I think this used to be a part of the same building, but only this part's been upkept throughout the years, so... So there's plenty to kind of, history, I think, that we're gonna... Bartholomeus! How dare you! Hello. Oh man, he's pissed. Man's on a mission. Can we should we try to make up with him? How is he mad at us? He's the one who cheated. Well, we should, Sir, you are in fact the one who cheated. How dare you? You need schooling on how to behave. And he's like, no, you, actually. Fucking... Oh gosh, you know what? Goodbye. Goodbye, sir. What the hell? Oh, this, okay, okay, this... Oh, no, okay, I want to take a screenshot of this. I'm sorry, but this is like, how dare you? This is a house of me? I guess the watcher is like a player insert, isn't it? This is not appropriate. Unless I mean, they could be getting back together. We don't know. I just think Donna can't pursue it because she's living here right now. Fuck, what the? Excuse me, sir. That's unhinged behavior. All right, okay. Oh, oh gosh, I've been having such like whiplash with these Sims. What the? All right, something I do want to do is I want to chicken. No, I'd rather you make grilled cheese. Actually, I want to see if they can actually cook in this. Because I think that's really cool if they can. It's supposedly functional, but I don't actually have personal experience on that. It's just... Oh no! She's... Okay. Alright, well. She like... Okay, that is actually very cool. I like that. I don't know how she's boiling boiling grilled cheese. But you know, who am I to question the ways of kitchen magic? Oh gosh. Alright, well. How were their relationships again? Peter and Trinity, they're siblings, and then Jean is Peter's daughter. Okay. Because we do need to add them to the family trees. Just in case. I think Jean might be romanced by someone, maybe. I'm not ruling them out. Again, they're allowed to move out from here and join a family, but they just can't be the one starting it, If that makes sense. Like ideally, if I could choose the outfits for people, I would have set this up as a department, and everyone would have just had their own room, and then the common rooms would have been common. But wait, is this not how this works? Do you not need a chair? I don't. Are you trying? How do you? Oh, so you do not need a chair. So I actually. Alright. Well, you do that. You can have some spare chairs in here, that's fine. In case we need some for some purpose, I don't know. This is giving me like Sims medieval vibes, though. Again, hashtag not a cult. Oh gosh. How fantastic. I need to find some kind of long dress or like a robe that fits all genders, all ages, I think. If you have examples of it, it doesn't have to be white, it can also be like any natural color is fine actually. If you have suggestions for that, let me know. Oh, you finished the plate? Can we put this on the wall? Yeah, let's put it on the wall. What a beautiful sight. Something that I think I would love is for them to be able to do woodworking. Because that's something that I really like doing in The Sims 4, actually. I love that they can make their own furniture. I'll need to look into that. If that's something we could pursue. So it's gonna take a while for us to get back to this family on rotation. The amount of families just keeps going up. I like that. Because as much as I like the rotational gameplay element, I also like it when there's enough variety. And if there's like 3 or 4 families, I tend to get more bored. I don't know, that's just me. So, Donna, what do you want to do? Slow dance? Ask on a date? Nope. You're not gonna do either of those things. Dine out? Nope. Buy a vacation home? Nope. You're not gonna do anything. So, does that mean that we have to try to fulfill a fear? I'm not opposed. Get pickpocketed? That would be difficult to engineer. Repo man? I mean, we could just not pay the bills for a while. But that's probably gonna take some time, more than we have. You want to get a job? No. I could have them comb through the newspaper when it arrives and see if they can register as self-employed. That would be fine. Oh. Oh, she's playing. That's good. Finally, she gets to do what she wants to do. Is there something wrong with my audio settings? Did me putting the music down just stop some of the music pieces playing? I don't know. There used to be piano music, but... Oh, there it was, I guess. Just the ending blong. No. No. Oh, it's not even up yet. Alright. Can you pick the... Oh, actually, keep painting. That's fine. Can you pick up this can? Okay, Donna. Alright, hello. Hello to you too, sir. I guess he does still care, because he does keep coming by. I don't know if he feels bad about it though. Like, I think he doesn't really feel bad about what he did, but he does care enough about Donna that he wants to make sure that she's safe. Because they have been partners, like, despite whatever's been going down, they have been partners for a really, really long time. They have a kid together, they have a grandson. I guess it makes sense. Gossip, please. I want to see what you're gossiping about. No? He doesn't want to hear it? Oh. No? Oh. I guess we just need to politely talk to him for a little bit. See what happens. Is there something, hypothetically, we could do? Not really. I don't think she was the kind of person who would engineer someone's death. Is she? She doesn't hate him. And she's not that serious either. She doesn't care about the money she would get. She does feel poorly about the breaking up. But sometimes that's for the best, you know? Maybe they can be friends, like, someday. Maybe not right now, but maybe one day, you know? Because they do have to be kind of... They have to be okay for the sake of their family, I think. I think Donna would want that. And they live with Bartholomew, so they would want that. Okay. It's late. We need to say goodbye. I hoped that this wouldn't happen again, but I also... Their relationship is, it's complicated, you know? Okay, well... Goodbye, sir. Whose painting is this? Not yours. Well, everyone's doing good. You're gonna be painting, that's fine. Is it your painting, actually? Are you continuing your previous painting? No, that's not yours. Okay. Well, Donna's asleep, so... We're gonna catch up with you back again when she's awake. It's nearing 6 AM, and there she is. Alright. Well, let's get her taken care of. There we go. And she could take a bath. Yeah. 2 baths for 4 people? That's probably fine. I doubt that I'll ever need to have 2 people take a bath at the same time. So, she's feeling great. She would like to play the piano, but it's currently taken, so I'm gonna just tell her she can do that later. Besides, there's a lot of, well, land to take care of. So, she's gonna have to do that. It's kind of a shame that they need to spray to keep the plants doing well. Oh! Everyone's doing great, and also the garbage can is knocked over again. Alright. Who's not busy? You're sleepy. Well, actually, I'm not gonna make them do anything for now. We can have some garbage. Actually, no. Donna, you can go pick that up, and then also you can go compost. Yeah. We do need the compost, so this is actually not all that bad, honestly. Like, we do want these bits to do well, so no harm in that. So why is Lindsay Louis hating us? Do we know her? Do we know a Lindsay Louis? No. She's just living her best life, I guess. No, like I said, more compost for us. I guess we'll see. There you go, Donna. You can do it. Is it a... I was gonna say if it's a good looking one, we might keep it, but no. Just sell that. You don't need that. That's fine. Alright, you want to paint more? Be my guest. I am not opposed. How's Donna doing? She's great. Okay. Well, this is what her life is mostly gonna be. I feel like I am gonna play through her stuff. And I'm gonna record it just in case, right? But I'm not actually expecting anything to happen. So she might end up being like a footnote in some round where we just have a recap of what's happened to her. Cause, well, I guess we'll see. Maybe she'll get into some really like juicy tea. She already has a lot going on, so I'm not like I'd rather not pass judgment on whether she'll be relevant or not. Like, in my heart, I would love it if she got into a routine, and then we never had anything happening with her. 'Cause I feel like that would be really good for her. Like, she's gone through a lot. She deserves all the happiness and, like, sense of normality that she can have, but I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if she's gonna get that, so guess we'll see. And then again, we need to tend and spray and the plants. See, plants in The Sims 2 need so much work. And I don't think you get enough for it for the amount of work that you do. I mean, I guess we'll see. I don't want to pass judgment yet, but I am feeling like it's a lot. And we are roughly about halfway, yeah, through the season now. So I'm gonna just, cause we played half the season with her on that with her previous family. So I'm going to forcibly change the season right now. To season 2, and then we're gonna treat that as round over. And then I'm gonna delete this because we don't need it anymore. In the future we won't do that, but I just feel like for her that's a good amount. Oh well, damn. There's one more thing I need to do though. I do need to take a picture of her, so I'm gonna save, and then we're going to do some storyline stuff. Clean up, that kind of thing. You'll see. Okay, so what I'm gonna start off with first of all is... oh, that doesn't work. I'm going to start with just... oh, yep. I thought that this would be a lot easier, to be honest. Well, what I'm gonna start with is by separating Donna from this background. And I'm using the polyline tool for this. You can use any of the tools you want or are more comfortable with. But since I am kind of in the process of doing this relatively fast and I'm not super fussy about it, And I can't use just the automatic tools. This works just fine for my purposes. If you're looking to do some like high quality screenshots and you're posting the screenshots somewhere, you might want to be more precise. Like just there you can see that I did kind of clip her shoulder a little bit. I did, didn't I? But, you know, for us it works just fine. Just gonna take her armpit. Yep, right there. Yep, and that'll do. She's selected, and then I'm gonna copy her over so I can show you that I just have her on a separate layer. And then I've gathered some screenshots. I just took this. As you can see, it's in build mode, but that's fine. Then I want to use this one and this one. So I'm actually gonna start with the background. So I'm just gonna set filter, and then there's a drop down that you can. Alright, and I've erased a lot of the useless stuff. There's still some in the back here, so I'm just gonna clean that up real quick. You don't need to do this, by the way. This is like a bonus step. Just because I know this is here, I like it to be clean. But it doesn't actually affect the end image. So this is something that I would find like passable already, but I think that we could do with something that makes the images, all of the images, just pop a little bit more from the background. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna choose a blue from Donna's eyes, actually. Why not? And on another layer behind all of this, I'm gonna put a little bit of that. Just so that it, this is actually a bit too dark of a blue, I think. I'm gonna adjust this later. I thought it would be nice, you know, a little bit of like hidden symbolism, whatever, but no, this is a bit too dark of a blue. Maybe I'll choose a blue from here instead and lock these layers, these pixels, and then just add this instead. Oh, there you go. That'll help these bubbles pop, but maybe instead of going light, I need to go darker. So let's see, if I just adjust this to be, if I add saturation and make it darker, I think that would help. But Donna is getting a bit buried in there still. I'm looking at the thumbnail here, so I would really like this to be a prominent image. So what I'm gonna do is take some of that light blue and unrealistically kind of plop it in areas of her. I'm just kind of relighting her in a way. So if I'm thinking about light coming from above, it's gonna be going on her shoulders, on top of her nose, on top of her head, maybe a bit on the belly here. Just making those a little bit more extreme. And then turning down the opacity. That helps a little bit. Something that I do want to make sure also is that her eyes don't get lost. So this is what we used to do in the olden times anyway. when Photoshop didn't come with filters and we had to like manually do everything. Just brush in some white into the eye whites manually. And if it seems too bright, you can always put the opacity down. But look how much more it seems like she can see now. Especially when you zoom out. I think I'm gonna go at that like 50%. You know what? I'm down. This is, I like this, so I'm gonna go with this. It still has that kind of I'm trying to be nice, right, towards myself and towards how we actually used to do things way back when. It has a certain vintage quality to it. Oh gosh. Why is this not saving properly? Oh, I need to press yes to save. I forgot. Silly me. Silly me. And then we need the thumbnail, and I'm just gonna copy this over to the thumbnail. I'll show you in game. But before we get back to writing, there are some things we need to do in the My Family Tree app. And that, the most important thing is going to be, in fact, changing the relationship status of Donna. So it's going from current to divorced. And it changes up the color. So now if we go to Bartholomeus, we can see that he's the husband divorced of Donna Letterman. All their other family bits stay the same, but we can distinguish between divorced and non-divorced people, so there's just a dotted line instead. As for, well, they're basically townies, but I wanted to make this for them because they are a family that exists in Silkenshore, so here they are. Nothing too interesting for them. I just set them as they are in the game, and they all have been born in SimCity, as I'm just using that as a default for all of the Sims that are not born in Silkenshore or related future subhoods, I guess. And here just briefly showing that I have, despite them being like a supporting role, I have added everyone to their correct household here. And I swapped Bartholomeus Jesenix and vice versa. And now, back in the actual game, I've written out the story continuation, and it says, "It's odd how a series of unexpected twists and turns can change a woman's life and turn a semi-content retiree to a different path. Will Donna find her calm with the Watcher's embrace, or will she miss what she left behind, what she dreamed of and still yearns for? Time will tell." So, thank you. With that, I am going to say thank you for watching. We've gone through a lot with Donna lately. I have been me, you have been you, and we've been playing The Sims 2. Bye!